Some days things just don't work out. Some days you just want to completely give up. And those days you need motivation. Here's a quick tip. Let your mind touch the future and motivation will follow. I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. In fact, I'm going to give you 3 ways to stay motivated, especially if you want to start your own business, if you want to start something completely new, if you want to escape your job and you have all these ideas and projects in your mind, you're working on it, you need motivation. You will have days that you're like frustrated and you want to give up, and it's normal. But I want you to remember these 3 ways. It will really, really help you to keep going and actually achieving the results and the goal that you want. If you landed on my channel, then my name is Rachel Smets, and what I do is I help mid-career professionals who are stuck in a job, stuck in the rat race, stuck in corporate, and they want to feel fulfilled. They want more freedom. They want to live life on their own terms. And it's that transition. How can you transition from being an employee to living the life on your own terms without losing money, but with having a clear roadmap and a clear plan? And throughout this roadmap, I noticed the lack of motivation happens frequently, especially in the beginning. And then when you then give up and let motivation fly, you'll never achieve your goal, you'll never achieve your dream, and you'll stay in the job where you just want to escape from, where you don't want to be in. Some days will be slow, and you want to grow and you want to achieve your result and you want to see money coming in from a side hustle or from your side business so that you can, give and hand in your resignation letter to your boss. And some days it's so slow and you're like, oh, I just want it to be done, and I wanted to see the results yesterday, right? Do you recognize that? I so been there, but I was able to push through and to push myself through because I kept my motivation. Motivation is so important to grow and to move forward, because really a lack of motivation will cause a lack of focus, a lack of clarity, a lack of productivity, a lack of confidence, and in the end, a lack of results, because you're not taking the actions to get to that results. So really, the lack of motivation is key and crucial to achieving the goal and the results that you want. So the first way I want to talk about is focus on your wins. Okay, focus on your achievements. These can be very small, but you have to focus on the things that are going well. And I know it sounds simple, and actually it is, but so few people do this. And most of my clients, they're like, oh, but Rachel, I'm so frustrated because I don't have this and I'm lacking that and I don't see the results and this is not going right and that's not going right. And then I'm like, stop right there. Tell me what is going well. Because the more you focus on what's not there, on what you lack, on the things that you don't have, the more your energy goes there. Where focus goes, energy flows, right? You know that saying. You've heard me say that before. Where focus goes, energy flows. So you focus on, I don't have this and I lack that and I don't have that. Boom. That's where your focus goes. That's where your energy flows. And boom, you feel so bad. And there goes motivation right in the garbage. So focus on the things that are going well. Okay, maybe you don't have clients yet. Maybe you don't have income yet. What have you done? What are small things that you've done? Have you helped a friend? Have you helped a family member? If you want to be a coach, have you helped them? Have you received a compliment? We are always looking at using your skills and your expertise to grow your business. I'm never asking someone to try a new course and learn something completely new. No, let's use the skills that you have and make sure that we can make money from that in your future career, whatever you choose to do. So what are the things that you have done? Maybe it's a compliment from a project you've done. Maybe it's a compliment from, through an email, from a family member, from a friend, from a colleague, from an ex. What are the things that you're good at? What are your small wins? Are you creating a website? Are you creating a podcast? Are you creating some art? I'm working with artists as well. So what are the things that are going well? Have you maybe sold one thing? Maybe just one tiny thing. Maybe you're in network marketing and you did just one tiny sale. That's a win. If you've done one, you can do more. Is there one more person on your email list? Boom. Okay, we can move forward. Number 2, and I'm going to quote the word from Robin Sharma, who said, digital dementia. Okay, I love that word because that will absorb our motivation. Let me explain. We wake up in the morning with a certain amount of cognitive bandwidth, a certain amount of attention residue, right? So when you wake up and the first thing you do is look at your phone and browse through your emails and check your messages and all the WhatsApp messages and also Facebook Messenger, of course, and then you scroll through Facebook itself and then you see, others doing this and others achieving that and achieving results, and your attention residue is just on that screen, okay? What happens is that the more you give attention to other things, to all the things in the list that I mentioned, the smaller your cognitive bandwidth of the day. So if you want to grow your business, you're working on, starting or launching or really growing and figuring out your business, that's what I help my clients with. But you spend already 3 hours just leaving so much of your cognitive bandwidth on all these other things that are seriously not important, you're going to be less motivated to work on your business and get things done. So stop doing that. Every time it's the same like multitasking. If you have 10 tabs open, how can you focus? Every time you go to one tab, email, you leave part of your attention residue on that tab. Then you switch to another tab. Facebook, let's just quickly do this message. Then you switch to another tab and another, and every time your brain can't cope. Your brain is exploding. You're leaving a part of your brain in every tab. So then you want to really focus on what is important and what is urgent, and it is the growth of your business. And you've left so much focus, attention residue, cognitive bandwidth on all these other unimportant tasks. So please stop this digital dementia. Focus on your growth and your business. In the morning, don't have your phone with you. Don't leave it by the bed. The first things you do in the morning is focus on the growth of your business and the important tasks that will move the needle to your growth and your success and your goal. Focus on your why. Focus on your vision and your goal. Why do you want to start this business? Why do you want to escape the rat race? Why do you want to escape your corporate? Why are you on the path to freedom and figuring this path out? Why? Remember your why. If you want more freedom, spend more time with your family. Maybe in my case, I wanted to travel the world and my biggest value is freedom to do what I love, when I want, where I want, as long as I want, and be my own boss. That to me was my drive. No matter what, I was like, no, I want this, I want this, I want this. When I lost motivation and I was still in my 9-to-5 trying to grow my business, every time I lost a bit of motivation, I'm like, no, I want this, I want this, I want freedom more than anything. And that kept me going. So focus on your why. First of all, have a why, okay? Focus on your vision and your goal. And this is the first thing I always do with my clients. It's having a clear vision and a clear goal. If you're not clear about a career vision, I made a video about that. I'll link it right below and up here. And I also made a video about getting a clear goal, because those two things are different and those two things are super, super important. You need a vision. You need to know where you're going to. You need to know how to set your navigation, right? If you're like, yeah, I wanna grow a business, I have several ideas, but it's not clear. It's not A clear goal is something that excites you, that you wake up in the morning, it's like, yes, that's my goal, that's what I'm gonna do. A clear vision, a clear goal, having numbers, having pictures, having something besides your bed. Literally, my goal card is beside my bed. I learned this from Bob Proctor, and since then it's like morning and evening, you know, I wake up by my bed, it's like, this is my goal card, you know, and that's the goal, and it just pulls me through the whole day. Like, yes, I know what I need to do, I know what I'm and that's why also, you know, I don't have my phone next to me, I have my goal card, because when I fall asleep and when I wake up, that's what I focus on, and I don't care about the phone and the messages, that will come later. And what I said in the beginning of this video is related to this. Let your mind touch your future and motivation will follow. So the moment I open my eyes and I see my goal and I envision my future, my dream, that motivates me. There is no other way than to feel motivated, than to feel excited for the day. There is no other way. If you close your eyes and you imagine the future as you want it to be, a future that just excites me and you just feel these butterflies in your stomach and you want it so bad, motivation will follow. So use that visualization. If you want to know more about how to visualize correctly, I made a really super quick short video about that. I'll link with it below or put it up in a card right here in this video. But visualization is just, you just feel, you know, you envision it, you close your eyes, you envision your future and you feel it and you add the emotions and like, see, I mean, I can't stop smiling. Like, yeah, it's just, it works, really it works. And that's why those are the first steps I always go through with my clients. It's have a clear vision and have a clear goal, because waking up and falling asleep to that, I mean, there's no way, there's never been anybody who didn't achieve it, because there's no way back. You don't want to go back to a 9-to-5 office. No way, ever. So have a clear goal and a clear vision. I hope these 3 ways of motivation really help you, but I want you to write in the comments, which way are you practicing? Which way do you prefer? How do you stay motivated? What is your goal? And if you really want a roadmap to escape that office job and find your new path to freedom, then let's hop on a call and see if you're a match for my program and if we can work together. But seriously, I'm happy to hop on a call with you, give you the clarity that you need, and have a great discussion. I do it all the time. So that's me. Make sure not to miss my next video, and every single Friday, my lives. Every single Friday, you can pop in the chat and ask your questions, and I always answer. So I'll see you Friday, 11:30 a.m. EST, on my lives or in my next video. And stay motivated. You got this.